made it. 1 year. It's been exactly 1 year since the launch of this channel, and it's been a wild ride. So today's a little bit of a milestone for me, so I wanted to take some time out of the day to just talk to you guys about YouTube. Being on YouTube for this last year, I've learned a ton, and I'm still learning every day. So I hope this video does help out maybe some small creators out there that are trying to get started, or if you're struggling with your channel, or at the very least, give the viewers kind of a behind the scenes look of what goes on to keep the wheels turning. I guess I'll start off by explaining why I decided to even start this channel. I'm turning 31 years old this year. I am a child of the late 80s, early 90s, and I always tell people that that was the perfect time to be born. I was part of the first real gaming generation. I grew up with all the big action stars, comic books. I absolutely loved my childhood, and I never really grew out of that stuff. Clearly, I'm a super nerd, more than I ever have been in my life. I feel like the younger generation today, with the technology they're growing up with the movies they're watching, with a new Call of Duty ripoff coming out every 2 seconds, I think they're starting to forget where this stuff comes from. So part of my reasoning behind starting up this channel is because I love all that stuff so much. Video games, movies, just nerdy things in general, that I want to share it with as many people as I possibly can. And I think it's extremely important to preserve it. So hopefully I can play my part in introducing younger generations to things that came before them that they might be interested in, or at the very least, give us grown adults a blast of nostalgia. Not everything on this channel I do is old or retro though, because like I said, I never outgrew that stuff. I'm still into these forms of entertainment, and they're not going anywhere for the time being. And I know a lot of YouTubers like to create a persona, a character for the lens. I don't like to do that. I don't even think I'd be good at that. What you guys get in my videos is me. Even the exaggerated parts, it's just how I am in real life. So if someday I'm this huge super YouTube star at a convention and some of you meet me, it's going to be the same thing you see on the videos. Ridiculousness and all. Now if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I could sit here and give you some inspirational quotes like, follow your dreams and never give up. Now that all sounds very nice and rosy, but I want to be real with you guys for a moment. So let's talk about money. Yes, I do run ads on my videos, and yes, I do make money from my videos. I've always been transparent about that, I always will be. I know some people enjoy doing YouTube as a hobby, but some people like myself do want to make this their career one day. And that does require you to make money from your channel. But I do want to stress something here before I continue. If you're coming onto YouTube just because you think you can make a bunch of money or be internet famous, you're going to be disappointed. YouTube is a grueling, difficult climb to be successful, and you have to have a passion for what you do. You know, viewers aren't stupid. If you don't have a passion for what you're doing, that shows on camera. People can tell. On top of that, YouTube is not a get-rich-quick strategy. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Let's use the #1 YouTuber on the website, PewDiePie, as an example. Say what you will about his content. Personally, I'm not even a fan of his. I don't think his content's funny. It's just not my kind of humor. But I do have a lot of respect for him as a fellow creator, because he built his brand up from scratch like we all do. And that's why he's a multi-millionaire. He didn't get lucky. He dedicated himself to his channel, and he built an audience that enjoys the kind of video he makes. And that took years. As of the making of this video, I have 29,068 views, and I've made a total of $34.08 from those views, which is actually on the higher side of a channel that's only been on YouTube for a year. So from 1 year of being on YouTube, I haven't even made enough to fill up my gas tank from empty to full. Now I'm not complaining, because the first month I was on YouTube, I made 1/5 of 1 penny. I just want to convey the reality of what it's like being on YouTube. You can't come in expecting riches. It's not going to happen. At least it's not going to happen for a while. Unless you live at home and you don't pay any bills, most people do need a source of main income aside from YouTube, at least until the channel is big enough to be able to support yourself and or a family. Right now it's not my main source of income, but that is the goal. So if you're going to be on YouTube and you do plan on making a career out of it down the road, it's a good idea to diversify your income. In other words, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You are not in control of ad revenue at all. Especially with all these ad problems going on YouTube right now. You never know if a day is going to come when creators aren't going to be getting paid anymore for ads, or if all these ad companies decide to jump ship and go somewhere outside of YouTube. You just don't know. And a lot of viewers use AdBlock too, which is totally fine. I use it myself on websites outside of YouTube, so you have that working against you also. I even spread my channel over to VidMe. Now that's a really small website right now, but it does do a lot of things better than YouTube does, and you never know if one day YouTube might completely flop. Look at where MySpace is now if you want to see a perfect example of this exact thing happening. Whether to have a Patreon that fans can donate to so you can make your channel completely ad-free, merchandise, sponsored videos, just spread your income. Last year I really focused on building up the channel and making high quality videos as best as I can, and that's how I want to continue operating moving forward also. But eventually I would like to do something like that, maybe sell merchandise on my channel, maybe some shirts, hats, posters or something. Leave me a comment down below if you think that might be a good idea and what kind of merchandise you would like to see eventually. And I know there's a group of people out there with very strong opinions on YouTubers making money. Why not? They have this belief that YouTube is not a real job. What's a real job anyways? A corporate desk job that just sucks your soul every day until some outside company buys that company and then fires you for no reason? Now, I'm not trying to offend anyone. If that sounds like your job and you enjoy it, great. However, saying that YouTube is not a real job because those jobs exist is kind of ignorant to say, honestly. YouTube is another form of entertainment that takes an insane amount of work. Mind you, there are channels up there that really put very little effort into their videos. I'm aware they exist. The videos I make, though, take me a ton of time depending on the video. Between playing a video game or watching a movie all the way through, then there's the process of recording it all, then editing, writing a good script, then rendering the footage and uploading. It's crazy. On top of trying to live my life outside of YouTube as well. I actually have this Star Wars Rogue One calendar that I like to use, where at the beginning of every month I'll go in and kind of write down the ideas of the videos I would like to do, and it looks nice and neat sometimes, but then by the end of the month I usually get something like this mess. It just becomes a discombobulated mess, so there's always so many videos I want to make, and I kind of have to limit myself because I don't have 24 hours a day to work on YouTube. But it's fun. I mean, I would never give it up. When I first started this channel, I wanted to make sure that everything I did was high quality, at least as high quality as I knew how to do it. And that includes thumbnails. I recommend that you always try to make your own thumbnails and make them stand out instead of just using a screenshot from the videos. I'm not a photo editing expert, but I know enough to make thumbnails that show what I'm reviewing or talking about in the video, with some characters that appear in it and my head photoshopped in with some stupid ass expressions on it. And I also made names for all my shows with video introductions and logos to really develop the look and feel of my channel. And I do want to give a big shout out here to Mike at Mike J Designs. He's a graphic designer based out of Orlando, and he made all the logos and video intros you see on the channel. He does great work. I'll give you an example. Here's what I made in like 2 seconds in Photoshop. Go ahead and make fun of it. I know it looks like shit. I sent this design to him as a basic idea and told him what look and feel I wanted, and he came up with this, completely nailing what I was explaining. He charges really fair prices for his work, and I couldn't be more satisfied, guys. I'm gonna put the link to his website in the description of this video down below, so if you want to spruce up your channel or just have some graphic design work for anything else, go ahead and check out his website. Send him a message and let him know that YouTuber Fabian sent you. I can't recommend him enough. There are so many aspects about being a YouTuber that make me genuinely love it. My favorite part by far is all the people I've met. I've built a couple of relationships with viewers and creators that go outside of just watching each other's videos, to the point where I've gotten to know them pretty well. And if you're watching this, I mean, you know who you are. I do want to shout out a couple channels though that I regularly enjoy, and I have talked about some of these guys before, but I think it's so important that when you see a channel you like, help support other YouTube creators and help share each other's content. Chad over at TeslaChad has got a channel where he does different kinds of gaming videos. He just recently reviewed Terminator: The Redemption. This is absolutely one of my favorite Terminator games. I don't know if I like it better than Terminator: Dawn of Fate, but it's right up there, so head over there and check out his channel. Aaron over at Friday Night Arcade does a lot of game reviews too. He's recently gotten into streaming retro games, and I absolutely love it. He's currently posting a playthrough of Super Mario World, which is always welcome. And then XCoolMe666X, he's got a lot of Let's Play videos, and I love that he plays all kinds of games. 1 minute he's streaming Horizon, Then another day he'll be doing Star Wars Bounty Hunter. The variety of content is what brings me back to his channel, especially when I'm editing my own videos. Sometimes I'll be working on my videos and I'll just have his Let's Play streaming in the background. It's great. And PNG Gamer does a lot of stuff with retro game collecting and movies. His recent movie collecting video actually made me want to go back and watch the original RoboCop movie, which now I plan to review this month. And of course, I'm going to have links down below for each of these channels, so please head over there too and show them some love if you like the kind of content that I upload. But this video isn't all about just being a YouTuber though. It's also about you, the viewers. From day one, I always told myself that I wanted these videos to be kind of like two-way conversations. So I always try to respond to all of your comments. And I do see some of you do comment quite frequently in my videos, and I remember you guys. You know, I do start seeing the same names over and over throughout different videos, and I love this because this channel has such an awesome community. There's so many channels out there that just have this huge group of cancerous people commenting all the time with the most hateful things to say. And yes, that does come with the territory, and it is the cost of having yourself exposed on the world of the internet. But so far, most of the people commenting on this channel always come off as very intelligent and very interesting people. So I did want to do a little giveaway as a reward for making it to the end of this video, and also just as a thank you for being here supporting the channel for the last year. I rarely do these giveaways, but I do them every once in a while because I think it's really important to give back always. I purposely didn't put giveaway in the title because that just does two things. It guarantees a ton of views, which normally you'd say that's a great thing, right? But I want to do these with a little more integrity. I don't want it to seem that I'm doing giveaways and slapping that in my title just to bribe people to come to this channel and watch. I want my work to speak for itself and not depend on giving away stuff to draw people in. And it also brings in a ton of people that just want free stuff. That person that I'll see giveaway in the title, come into the channel, watch one video, try to win the giveaway, and then they don't watch another video ever again. Completely defeating the purpose of why I do these, and it's extremely obvious to tell who's doing that. So anyways, what I want to give away is Star Wars, the complete saga on Blu-ray. Now, in here, it's got all 6 movies with really cool artwork, bunch of bonus features, all on Blu-ray. Episodes 1 through 6. And with that, I'm also going to be including Rogue One, the digital code. So essentially, you're going to get all the Star Wars movies that are out right now. Whether you're new to this channel or if you're a newcomer, it doesn't matter to me. To participate in this giveaway, you just need to be a subscriber and leave me a comment down below telling me what your favorite video on the entire channel is and why. On Tuesday, let me see the date, 11th. Tuesday, April 11th. I'm posting another episode of Unlimited Replay where I show you guys Contra on the Game Boy, and I'll announce the winner then. But thanks again for watching, and thank you for being such an awesome community of viewers. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I will see you on Tuesday for the first day of year number 2.